Right. Now, if Emma starts playing up or anything happens, you can always get hold of me, care of the School of Nursing. And if I'm in class, then simply have to get me out of class.
Now, stop worrying. Nothing's going to happen. Really.
Well, wish your mum luck, then. And no playing your grandmother up, understand? Well, this seems to be it. Down the torpedoes and full steam ahead, as they say. I hate first days. I wish it was all over and behind me.
If you don't look sharp, it will be. It's after 7:30 already.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Miss Cottrell. Sister Bannister, Holmes' sister. Just showing a face to the new girls, seeing how you're all settling in. Oh, Berkshire, eh? When did you arrive?
Late last night.
Hope you slept well.
Very well, thank you.
Enough bed linen?
Plenty, thank you.
No complaints, then?
None as I can think of.
Pity I can't say the same. It's early days, I know, but it always pays to start the way you mean to go on, doesn't it? Even in the most mundane things. Besides which, I'm afraid the cleaners simply won't come in if you leave your room in such a state. We don't want a mutiny on our hands, do we? What about a quick whisk round before you go to class?
I'm late as it is.
Oh, it'll only take a minute. You can spare a minute, surely. You can leave your suitcases in the porter's lodge when you've unpacked. They'll be put into storage for you.
I'm supposed to report at the School of Nursing by 9.
Oh, and I should leave those labels on, or you'll be lucky if you see them again. It's like a left luggage office down there. Oh, and Miss Cottrell, I'd remove that nail varnish if I were you. You want to create a good first impression, don't you?
So, I'll see you later on my rounds. Good luck.
Thank you.
You wait. 10 to 1 she'll be some starchy Scot spinster who'll have us all running round in circles, doing everything by the book.
Scott.
Well, why give the job to someone on the outside anyway? Plenty of people here would have jumped at it, given the chance.
Sweet.
She's probably quids in with the SNO. The old Pals Act. They were probably at school together, sharing girlish secrets behind the gymnasium.
What are you going on about, Dave?
Our new A&E sister, Jean McDougal, or whatever she calls herself.
McEwen.
Hey?
Her name happens to be Jean McEwen. What you're really bothered about is the fact that she's a woman.
Rubbish.
Ever since Sister Clark announced her retirement, you've been going on about it's the ideal job for a male nurse.
So it is.
Meaning a woman can't do it just as well?
You said it, love.
Excuse me, I'm trying to find Sister Clark.
I don't think she's coming yet. Can I give her a message?
No, I'll wait. But if you do happen to see her before I do, you might tell her I'm here. The name's McEwen. Jean McEwen.
Starchy Scot spinster, eh?
Well, I can't be right all of the time.
Well, 5 days still constitutes a working week, doesn't it? Even in pathology. I know you're overworked. I'm overworked, but I still get my job done. Well, I haven't much choice but to wait, have I? In the meantime, I'll send someone over to collect the first batch, so have it marked up and ready, will you? Yes. Ah, nurse. Take this over to pathology, will you? I have some results need collecting. And on your way back, call in an X-ray, see if Mr. Markham's plates are ready. I need them for a 9 o'clock appointment. Quick as you can.
There must be some mistake. I've arranged to meet Sister Clark here at 9 o'clock.
Yes, well, Sister Clark will just have to wait, won't she?
Can't one of the junior nurses go?
They could, if I asked them, but I'm asking you. And I'm not in the habit of asking twice, no.
Sister. I take over from Sister Clark at the end of the week. We start the handover today.
Forgive me. I knew you were due in. It went clean out of my mind. Welcome to St. Angela's, Sister...
McEwen.
Dr. Sullivan, A&E registrar. You'll be working with me most of the time.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Ah, you're from...
Glasgow.
Well, I'll try not to hold it against you. Got yourself somewhere to stay yet?
I've a room at the YWCA till I can find a place.
Yes. Oh, what you want to find is a flat agency.
Yes, I'll do that.
Right, now we've got the formalities out of the way, perhaps you'd like to pop over to pathology and collect those specimens. It's quite clearly marked, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And when Sister Clark chooses to grace us with her presence, I'll tell her you're here, all right?
Do you think you could find somewhere else to leave that? Only it's rather in the way there.
Not in mine, it isn't, love.
Well, I was thinking of the other patients. Why not move it over there before someone breaks a neck?
You want it moved?
Please.
So move it. I ain't stopping you.
Well, it does rather belong to you.
Unless you wants it moved.
Look, all I'm asking for is
And all I'm asking for is a bit of peace. If you don't like it there, fine. Nothing you can do with it, do you? Put someone in uniform, eh? Have us all saluting them next. Why not slap a parking ticket on it while you're at it?
We meet again. At the interviews, remember, I was just ahead of you.
Must be the uniform. You look quite different.
I feel quite different. Funny, isn't it? As soon as you put on a uniform, you start acting the part. Well, like this morning, directly I put this on, I actually began to feel like a nurse. Although I couldn't apply a piece of sticking plaster if the truth was known. God, I've quite forgotten. What it'd be like being in a classroom again. How young everyone would be. I feel positively decrepit. Still, there's no going back now, is there?
Would you want to?
Well, there are bound to be a few doubts, aren't there? With any decision. But doubtless time will tell. It usually does. Ah, top brass, no less.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, Miss Gilbert, have you done those
Anything only new. Well, look at them. It's like lambs to the slaughter. The sight of those eager young faces brings out the cynic in me.
that what you call it? Well, before the inevitable introductions, a word, as they say, from your sponsor. As it happens, I'm as unfamiliar to the ways of St. Angela as you are, because this is my first term as head of the nursing school. And I suppose, as head of the School of Nursing, you're expecting me to launch into a well-rehearsed speech welcoming you to St. Angela's and to nursing. Well, I'm sorry. I've seen that done in the past. And then watched as anything up to a third dropped out before they finished their training. So I've decided to save my welcoming routine until you are actually nurses proper. In other words, when you're fully qualified SRNs in 3 years' time. At the moment, you're all dressed like nurses, and I dare say some of you even think you feel like them. But there's a lot more to it than simply putting on a uniform, as you're about to find out. Today is important to all of us, if only as a day of evaluation, of impressions. But it's important to you in particular, because you are embarking not only on new relationships, but on a new career. And I suppose you're all full of hopes for that career, full of optimism, and why not? You've a lot to feel optimistic about. But the time will come when you won't feel that way. When your feet ache after a day's relentless grind on the ward, and you feel disillusioned and doubtful. And when that time comes, you'll hark back to today and all those optimistic hopes you had, and you'll wonder what the hell became of them all. Well, what becomes of them is entirely up to you. Nursing is just like any other career. You get out of it what you're prepared to put into it. And exactly what you're prepared to put into it, only you know. As your chief nursing tutor, I'll do all I can to help you through those inevitable moments of disillusionment. But make no mistake, the final answer, the ultimate responsibility as to whether you are going to succeed as nurses or not, lies in your hands. And on a word you're going to hear quite a bit round here. Commitment.
Whoosh! Well, long time no see.
Number 5. Yes. SW11.
Is there a phone there?
There is. I'll give you mine if you give me yours. How's that? Exchange is no robbery, as they say.
We need it for the records.
Same reason I need yours, love. Strictly for the record. 1095552. Hubert David.
To all those poor souls less fortunate than ourselves, your help.
The patients fall roughly into 2 groups, excluding emergencies. Outpatients with appointments via their GPs.
You get many of them?
I'm sorry?
They're tight.
Our share, I suppose.
Hey, more tolerant than we were in Glasgow. We showed them they were pretty sharp and casualty up there.
They've the same right to medical care as anyone else, surely.
Well, assuming they're not just malingering and after a bed for the night.
That's for the doctor to decide, isn't it? Now, let me show you the drugs book, and then we can go over the catastrophe procedure. Sister Clark, A&E.
Give me a hand, nurse. Get Dr. Sullivan here. Quick as you can. Came off his motorbike. Possible compound fracture of the tib and fib, profuse bleeding. Let's get him ready for Sullivan.
They get off. Then you want today, then?
Got to get to the wound, haven't I, love? It's Michael, isn't it?
Yeah, Michael Boyd. 15 quid these set me back.
That's the least of your worries, mate. You're lucky to have come out of it as likely as you did. What happened?
Came off the bike, didn't I? Ow! What are you doing now?
Hang on a bit. Got to get you ready for the doctor to see.
going to need something for the pain pretty soon.
Right. Where the hell's Sullivan?
I'm all right, Mr. Preston.
Yes, thank you, sister. We're waiting for Dr. Sullivan.
Mr. Preston, this is Sister McEwen, our new A&E sister.
Pleased to meet you.
This is one of our student nurses, student nurse Harper. I hope you're not feeling too uncomfortable, dear. Doctor will be with you in a minute.
No problem, eh, Michael?
Everything's dandy. Never better.
I'll see if I can track down Dr. Sullivan.
It's bad, isn't it?
Says who?
Me, for one.
Optimistic little soul, aren't you?
Realistic's more like it. Who's that flaming doctor?
He won't be a minute. Right.
Better not be.
Right, let's get at it. Now then, it's Michael, isn't it? Came off your bike, I hear. Wasn't too bright, was it?
Have you met him yet, Dr. Sullivan?
Briefly. He wasn't so much interested in getting acquainted as packing me off on an errand. I hope there aren't too many like him down here. Well, doctors who treat nurses like skivvies.
Is that what he did?
As good as.
Oh, he's not so bad. Oh, really? Once you get to know him, he can be quite... Well, he's demanding, of course. Believes in giving respect where it's due and all that. But when you've shown him you can do the job, he'll be fine.
Until then, I'm guilty until proved innocent, eh?
You could put it like that, I suppose.
Oh, well, that can work both ways, can't it?
You're going to have to work pretty closely, you know.
I'm used to doctors treating nurses, particularly sisters, as equals, as part of a medical team. If he wants to play the great I am, fine. So long as I don't have to listen to him.
Well, let's press on. We've a lot to get through. And I'm due at Sister's meeting. Admission cards, white ones for...
Sister Clark, get on to the theatre, will you? We've got a suspected rupture of the popliteal artery.
Yes, Doctor.
And get Dr. Walker down here, suspected cholecystitis, cubicle 2.
Will do.
Perhaps you'd like to help me out for a while, Sister...
McEwen.
Yeah. Well, if you want to know what a job is all about, the best way is to get into the thick of it. You won't learn much tucked away in here, will you?
We have a suspected rupture of the popliteal artery.
As most of you already know, your initial 8 weeks are spent in the nursing school, where you'll learn basic nursing procedures, theory, and practical skills. After that time, we let you loose on the wards. During your 3 years training, you'll be seconded to all the wards in the hospital for a period of about 6 weeks each. During that time, you'll be expected to write a case history on a patient of your choice, and also have an appraisal interview with the ward sister. She'll assess how you've got on and write a ward report on you. That's then sent to me, so that I can monitor your progress outside the classroom. Once you're on the wards proper, Miss Yates, our chief clinical instructor, will help you, as I'm largely based in the nursing school. She'll continue your practical training and generally be around to guide you and refer any problems you might have to me. Miss Fulbright, one of our number 7s, will liaise with me about which wards to put you on and where. Our number 7, for those of you who don't know, is a kind of sister in charge of nursing administration over several wards, but I'll give you a rundown on our somewhat complex hospital hierarchy later on so that you know who everyone is and what they do. In the meantime, if you have any personal problems you might like to talk over, Sister Bannister, our home sister, is always around to advise you. Those of you who live in the nurses' home will probably have already met her. And if you haven't, you will. Well, you're probably anxious to have lunch. This afternoon, we'll split into our various sets and we'll start on some basic nursing skills. Thank you for your attention.
It is like being back at school.
She seemed okay, I thought.
Oh, she probably is. I wonder what they do to you if you step out of line.
Serve you up to Sister Bannister.
Well, that's that over with, then.
I seem to have said an awful lot, and yet somehow nothing at all.
Well, what would you have liked to have said?
I'm not sure. Something to let them know we're on their side.
Oh, well, that's obvious, surely.
Is it that obvious? I'd like to feel, I don't know, that I'd kindled some spark in them. But all I seem to see in their faces is impatience.
I told you when you arrived, kids are not what they were, even in your day. They ask questions. Some would say it was a good thing.
Oh, well, that rather depends. And whether you've got the answers for them.
Well, come into the canteen.
If we can ever find it.
Oh, this lot look like they know where they're going. Follow them.
Anna? Anna!
Oh, no. Who's he? It's my husband.
I didn't know how you'd take it. Me coming to see you. Faces from the past, they're not always welcome, are they?
Don't be silly.
Going home's the worst part. Especially Friday nights. You know what I did last weekend? I stayed in bed. Somehow there didn't seem to be anything worth getting up for.
Keith.
I still think we can make it, Anna. I'm sure of it. Now you've got a job, you'll feel... It was my fault. I see that now, entirely my fault. I should have encouraged you to get a job before. I just didn't know it meant that much to you.
It wasn't only the job, Keith.
Well, what is it then? Is it the house?
It was us. You and me. It would be the same no matter what job I had, no matter where we lived. You know that.
At one time, that's all you wanted. For us to be together.
It wasn't enough.
It's enough for most people.
And it was for me at first. I've changed. But you haven't, have you? Right from the start, you did everything you could to please me. But all I really wanted was for you to make a few demands. Take decisions instead of always looking to me first for approval.
It's easily remedied. I'll change. If that's all the problem is.
Changing isn't that easy, Keith.
You seem to have managed it without much effort. I'm sorry. It was unfair.
You still have to apologise for everything, don't you? Look, if you're going to change, you must do it for yourself because it's what you want. And not just because I've put the idea into your head.
You think it's going to work, do you? You and this nursing?
Yeah, hopefully.
I thought you had to be the dedicated type to be a nurse.
I have to try and learn it, won't I?
Even you can't change that much. You're used to doing what you want, when you want, aren't you? Not leaping to attention every time some ward sister tells you...
It isn't like that.
Well, you'd better let me know if you get short. It's not going to be easy supporting Emma on a nurse's pay.
Yeah, well, I'll have to learn that too. Anyway, Mother's going to help out. She's selling the house. We're going to get a flat somewhere. And she's going to take care of Emma while I'm at work.
And living apart's going to be better for Emma, is it?
At least we can't use her to score points off each other.
We never did that.
We were starting to, towards the end. You trying to win my approval through her. And I was as bad, I admit it. As if by punishing her, I was somehow punishing you. Or myself, I'm not sure which. Yeah, well, I must go or I'll be late back. I'll phone you, OK? So you can arrange an outing with Emma.
You're really committed to this nursing thing, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Well, I think you should remember you made another commitment once. Didn't you?
Ooh, where are we going to go? Over there, plenty of room. First day, is it? You're one of the new lot, aren't you, in PTS? That's right. I thought I'd not seen you around before. How's it going?
All right. Seems an awful lot to take in. Have you had your welcoming speech from the King yet?
Mrs. Kingsley, your nursing tutor.
Oh, yes, this morning.
I hear she goes on a bit.
A bit. Like Windy did, going on about job satisfaction and commitment and all that. I did mention it, yes.
I remember old Windy on my first day. And she came out with all that stuff about how it was a privilege to be a nurse. I practically turned tail and ran.
She made it sound like we were taking the veil. It is in a way, though, isn't it? What?
Oh, a privilege. Don't you believe it, love. It's them that's privileged because we decided to go in for it.
You make her sorry she came with remarks like that.
I'm just tipping her off, that's all. I only wish someone had done the same for me.
Tipping me off about what?
How long have you wanted a nurse?
Ever since I can remember.
Same with me. It was the childhood dream come true bit. So nothing's ever like you think it's going to be, is it? Not that it's necessarily worse, just different.
How?
Well, put it this way. Instead of mopping fevered brows, you spend half your first year mopping out sluice rooms. And for every grateful patient, there'll be another accusing you of nicking his toilet soap.
Katie's giving her first year the facts of life. What she's trying to say, love, is don't expect too much, that's all. Because if you don't expect anything, then you can't be disappointed, can you? Are you disappointed, then? Not now, no.
I wouldn't trade jobs with anyone. But to start with, like I said, all I wanted to do is turn tail, head for home.
What's the matter, darling? Lost your horse? Your horse, you know. Flip-flop. Where's the next step, innit? Mounted police.
Has the doctor seen him yet?
Not that I know of.
The sooner the better, I'd say. Maybe then we'll get some peace. You went to X-ray, did you?
Yeah. Not that they said anything. Just took a pretty picture and sent me back down here.
How did you do it again?
Oh, some joker on this building site I'm on. He was larking around on the scaffolding and knocked a load of slates off. Yours truly was standing underneath.
You killed yourself.
Ooh.
Sorry. Gonna have to get the doctor to look at that. You're gonna need sutures and a tetanus jab.
Oh, and here I was thinking you'd kiss it better.
Well, there's your chance, Dave. What you waiting for?
Man after my own heart.
He doesn't need encouraging, you know. How's the motorbike kid?
Oh, gone up to theatre. Doc reckoned his leg wasn't as bad as it looked.
Thank goodness for that. I thought he might have to lose it.
You and me both.
Jay? Unusual name. Student nurse J. Harper. Yeah, I like that. I definitely like it.
I'm glad you approve.
Oh, I do, love. I do.
Was it you admitted Larry Adler out there?
No, sister.
He seems to have slipped through the net somewhere. Where's Dr. Sullivan?
He was in the office a minute ago making a phone call.
Oh, talking of phones, I've solved our little problem, by the way.
I didn't know we had one.
About your phone number, remember?
You don't give up easily, do you?
I'm not known for it now. Don't know why I didn't think of it before. It's obvious, isn't it? I can ring you up here.
Well, you're the woman's GP, mate. Look, who said anything about working miracles? All I am asking is that you refer patients to us early enough to give us a chance of helping them. Yes, well, if you had sent her to us as soon as she started complaining about headaches, we might have been able to do something for her. As it... You bet I'm going to make it an official complaint.
Problems?
GPs spend half their time sitting on their backsides, dishing out tranquilizers and call it a day's work.
Well, if you've got a moment, we'll get another problem.
They should try working here once in a while. See how they like it. What sort of problem?
Well, can't you hear it?
What do you expect me to do about it?
I was hoping you might be able to see him now. I can't seem to find an admission card for him, but there's obviously not much wrong with him. And the sooner he's examined, the sooner we'll be short of him, won't we? He's disturbing the other patients.
Oh, you've had complaints, have you?
No.
No, well, perhaps it isn't the other patients he's disturbing, sister, so much as you. Look, I don't know what sort of cottage hospital setup you're used to, love, but you've got to get used to that type here, and worse, a lot worse.
You won't see him, then?
I shall see him, of course I shall see him, but since, as you say, there obviously isn't very much the matter with him, he'll have to wait his turn, won't he? I don't know about you, but urgent cases come first in my book.
It's Mr. Preston, isn't it? Is there a cubicle 3?
Number 3 should be empty, sister.
All right, I want you to put a musical friend into it and get his wound ready to examine, will you?
The doctor's still tied up with...
There's no need to worry the doctor. I'll see to him myself.
Dr. Sullivan usually likes to deal with the patients himself. It's a kind of house rule he's got.
Is it? Well, I'm just going to have to bend the rules for once then, aren't I? I'm quite prepared to take responsibility, Mr. Preston, if that's what's worrying you.
You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss.
Looks like you got your marching orders, mate. Lie down there, we'll see what we've got.
Like giving orders, you look, do you?
Hey?
You nurses. You are a nurse, aren't you?
That's the general idea.
No, I've seen everything.
Forget it, chum. I've heard every male nurse gag in the book.
Well, I shall have to see if I can pick up some new ones then, won't I?
You'll be lucky.
Right, let's have a look. Dear, oh dear.
What's wrong?
Nothing. At least there wasn't before he put that filthy bandage on it. If you'd cleaned it and let some air get at it, it would probably have healed up by now.
It's a bad cut, that.
It's a scratch.
Well, we'll see what the doctor says then, shall we?
He'd only say what I have, and he'd probably give you a mouthful for wasting his time. Now, this might sting a little.
Ow! Little, she says.
Have you had a tetanus jab lately?
What?
Mr. Preston?
What's that for?
Well, that's to stop you from getting tetanus.
I think I'd rather take a chance on the tetanus, thank you very much.
Might be worth us keeping a bag of sweets here for children who've been brave after an injection. Or are you going to try to behave like an adult? Trousers down. Right. One for you, nurse. Thank you.
Right.
You're bound to feel a bit homesick.
Terribly grateful if you're
I know
all
I did
very
when I
careful
first left home.
You know, all I could think about the last month was coming up to London.
Tremendous amount of bravery. I don't know, some of
I was practically counting the days off on the calendar.
Was it that important, getting away from home?
No, I guess. But,
Suppose I knew if I didn't do it, then I'd never do it.
the bill we rang up was 6.
No, I'm not even sure I got the courage to stay away.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I've been known to rush home myself when the going gets rough. But it doesn't really solve anything. Anyway, you're not the only one who finds it intimidating, believe me.
Right, well, if you're ready, we'll make a start. Now, I expect you all think you can take temperatures in your sleep. But like anything else, there's a right way of doing it and a wrong way. And as the taking and recording of temperatures is one of the basic nursing skills, it is important that it's done correctly. Now, you'll see that the mercury is kept in a glass phial at the bottom. And as the heat from the patient's mouth makes it expand, it pushes up a fine capillary column into the tube above. Now, you'll notice that just above the mercury phial, there is a small restriction. That's known as the elbow bend, actually. This is to prevent the mercury from slipping back into the glass phial, so that the temperature recorded remains there until the thermometer is shaken down. Now, to shake it down, you hold it firmly, but not tightly, between the thumb and the first 3 fingers, and give it 3 or 4 brisk shakes. Now, remember, it's only a sharp flick of the wrist that's needed. Don't use the whole arm. Perhaps you'd like to try. Right, Nurse Joan.
Sorry, Mrs. Kingsley. Must have slipped.
Yes, well, I did say not to use the whole arm, Nurse.
Yes, Mrs. Kingsley.
You'll find a dustpan and brush in the corner cupboard.
Yes, Mrs.
Let's do that again, shall we? And remember, it's important to recheck the mercury level before you give the thermometer to the patient. OK, off you go. Relax your shoulder, Nurse. That's better. Nothing like as easy as it looks, is it? But while we're on it, I'd like to show you how to take a pulse, because, as you know, the two are generally taken... Nurse, leave that a moment, will you? You can clear that up afterwards. I'd like you to help me to demonstrate this. Now, the important thing to remember about this is that you use your fingers rather than your thumb. Your wrist, please. Simply hold the wrist lightly, and you should feel the pulse with your fingers just underneath the base of the thumb there. Once you've located it, count it out against your fob watch. The average should be about 70 beats per minute. Yours would appear to be somewhat raised, Nurse Cottrell.
I shouldn't if I were you. Not unless you want to get caught in the crossfire.
Oh. You did what?
I discharged him.
On whose authority?
It was a straightforward cut. It didn't even need sutures. I cleaned it up and sent him on his way. I'm quite prepared to take responsibility for it.
Wrong, love. I am the registrar here, and if anything happens to that patient, I'm the one who's going to be taking responsibility.
Nothing's going to happen to him.
Yes, well, since I was denied the chance of seeing him, I can't be sure of that, can I?
You're just going to have to trust my judgment then, aren't you?
Yeah. Now, what happens when somebody comes in complaining of chest pains? Are you going to take it upon yourself to discharge him too? I mean, maybe send a suspect coronary packing with a couple of indigestion tablets, just because you fancy trying out your amateur diagnosis.
I am a fully qualified nurse.
And I am the senior doctor on duty, and as such it is my duty to see all the patients, and not just a chosen few weeded out by you.
I was trying to reduce your workload.
My workload, sister, is my responsibility.
Not when it affects my nurses, it's not. If you insist on seeing every patient, no matter how trivial his condition is, no wonder we're as behind as we are. Half those people out there have been waiting since 9 o'clock this morning. And I suppose you expect my nurses to stay late until you've seen every last one of them?
I doubt that that'll be necessary.
But if it was, you would.
Yes, I would.
That's hardly fair on them, is it?
Yes, well, I'm not all that much concerned with being fair to your nurses, sister, as being fair to the patients.
By keeping them hanging around for half the day.
By making sure that they get the best medical attention possible, which means seeing a qualified, experienced doctor who knows what he is doing.
I repeat, I am perfectly capable of dressing a simple hand wound.
Yes, I'm sure you are. And I'll thank you to stick to doing just that and leave the diagnosis to those who are trained for the job.
I thought part of your job was to delegate. Well, isn't it? Isn't that what being head of a team means, to encourage mutual trust? There seems to be precious little of it around here.
Yes, well, I delegate, sister, if and when people have proved they can do the job.
And just how are they going to do that if you won't give them the chance?
I don't really think that you're very worried about delegating or about your nurses or about anything else. I think you were worried because some noisy young lout was cluttering up your nice new casualty and you wanted to be shot of him.
Nonsense.
Is it? Well, what about the others? You didn't see fit to discharge any of them, did you? Now, what about that girl? She had a cut hand as well. Now, if it was really my workload that was worrying you, how come she didn't get her marching orders as well?
Dr. Sullivan, if you have a complaint to make against one of the nurses, may I suggest that instead of indulging in a slanging match where everyone can hear you, you go through the official channels?
I may do just that.
Not a very auspicious start, was it?
Well, he's not exactly the easiest person to get along with, is he?
Sister Clark seemed to manage without too much trouble.
Yeah, well, Sister... She and I seem to look at things rather differently.
Things? Meaning the job?
Aspects of it, anyway.
Oh, Dr. Sullivan. Sister, if you're having trouble with your working relationship, and judging from what I heard just now, it would seem that you are, wouldn't it be wiser to get it out into the open now, before any further damage is done? Not the best example to set your junior nurses, was it?
Well, I'm not sure it's much worse than bowing and scraping to someone simply because they happen to be both male and a doctor. I'm sorry, but that seems to be the kind of treatment he's used to.
Or the way you want to see it. This is your first day here. I'm surprised you've had time to see what treatment he gets, let alone jump to conclusions about it.
That's certainly the impression I got.
And what about the impression you're giving? Or don't you think that's important? Within hours of setting foot in this hospital, you have contrived not only to alienate one of your colleagues, but to do it in a place and a manner that might adversely affect the students working under you. Students to whom you are responsible, sister, who look to you for an example. Don't fool yourself, they're not aware of it. Friction like this can percolate down. Before you know it, sides are taken. The whole working team can be affected. Fortunately, not everyone places the same importance on first impressions. Otherwise, believe me, I might not have let this matter end here.
Don't forget, 9 o'clock in here tomorrow morning for your physiology lecture. Thank you. Good night. Oh, Nurse Cottrell, give me a hand with the chairs, would you? I expect you're looking forward to it, aren't you? Going on the wards. I know I was when I was first enrolled. I couldn't wait. I remember once, years ago, when I was on the wards, a geriatric ward it was, I was asked to bath one of the patients. Except when I came to take her to the bathroom, she wouldn't go. She just refused, point blank, right there in the ward in front of everyone. I never knew anyone so old and brittle could make so much noise, banging the bed trolley. I thought it must be the bath she was objecting to, but it turned out to be me. When the ward sister came to sort it out, she told us she was afraid I might drown her. I worked out later why. She didn't have confidence in me. Because I didn't have confidence in myself. And she sensed it. So, from then on in, I learned to mask it. In front of the other nurses, in front of the patients, I pretended to be confidence itself. And pretty soon, they all believed it. But what was more important, I started to believe it myself. Well, I dare say you've got things to do.
Yes, Mrs. Kingsley. Thank you, Mrs. Kingsley.
Fancy buying me a quick one on the way home? Not everyone gets that offer, kid.
It's not the offer of buying you a drink that bothers me. It's the other that comes after it.
Oh, you can always say no, can't you? Or can you?
Quite easily. Some other time, perhaps.
On your own head, be it.
Why not ask her? McDougal. Or is she a bit out of your league?
Ha, ha.
Or could you have stood up to Sullivan the way she did?
No. But then I wouldn't have got myself into that situation in the first place.
In other words, you'd have played safe, stuck to the rules, done as the doctor ordered.
Wouldn't you?
Well, if I thought there was a principle involved, no.
What principle?
She was trying to prove that nurses should be allowed to act on their own initiative occasionally.
Was that what she was doing?
Of course it was.
Well, it looked more to me like she was trying to make some feminist point.
That'd be absurd.
That's the way it looked to me, love.
She was trying to make a stand. It's about time someone around here did. Well, don't you ever get tired of it, Dave? Dancing attendance on them, yes, doctor, no, doctor, anything you want. Well, don't you?
Sometimes, but...
Well, then.
It is the job, though.
Doesn't mean we have to like it, does it?
Look, if we all started doing as she did, bypassing the doctors, questioning them, where would it end? Hospitals are run on discipline. Otherwise, there'd be chaos.
Sounds like a handy excuse for not standing up for ourselves.
Come on.
It does.
Look, you've had your chance, love, hundreds of times. I've not heard you doing much about it. And you know why? Because you know damn well it'd end up just like today's little effort. Of you being hauled up in front of the SNO with a complaint hanging over you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Anyone can get off on the wrong foot, can't they?
All the same.
But it couldn't have been easy. That kind of confrontation never is. If it was, I might have had one myself by now. Don't think I haven't wanted to. And I've had the opportunity. Countless opportunities. When he marches in here the way he does, issuing his instructions, I've often felt like... when it comes to it, I'm just not that sort of person, I suppose. I never was. Can never find the right words. Or the guts, depending on how you look at it.
Well, I'm a bit too more guts to keep quiet.
Well, that depends on how you look at it as well, doesn't it? Still, would have been nice to have had a go at him before I left. I got my car here today. Can I drop you somewhere?
No, thanks. I've got to pick up some things. Do you think he meant it? Dr. Sullivan about making a complaint?
I'm afraid he did. When Dr. Sullivan says he's going to make a complaint about someone, he invariably does. At least twice a week.
Sister, would you put that somewhere where it won't get lost? I need it first thing tomorrow.
Perhaps you could see to it yourself for once, Doctor. We're just on our way home. Good night, Doctor.
Good night.
I go this way.
Oh, good night, then.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.